am Leanna Spada with the Mon Valley Regional Chamber.
Hi, I'm Kelly Moore with cfsbank. And together, we are Women in Leadership.
We are here today with our special guest and keynote speaker for our upcoming event on November 13th, Mrs. Diana Irey Vaughan. Diana, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited about the event.
Oh, I'm so
excited to have you for sure.
Absolutely. Diana is the president and CEO of the City Mission here in Washington, and she, like I said, she will be our keynote speaker for our November 13th installment of Women in Leadership. Thank you, Diana, for sitting down with us and giving these ladies a sneak peek of what's to come in November. So we have a lot of exciting things for you. Diana, just to tell you a little bit about her, but not give too much away before the event, she has had the most remarkable political career, first of all, being the youngest Washington County Commissioner.
At the time, not
at
now.
the time. Okay.
Yeah, I actually was in office longer than the newest commissioner has been alive.
Wow.
So that's
wow.
fun fact.
That's a fun fact.
Impressive.
We like that. You were the first woman
Yes.
to be elected, and you had a 28-year career
Yes.
doing that, and then just recently have transitioned over into the city mission, which is, I think, a lot of passion there.
A lot of passion there.
For the mission. You have been such an inspiration for so many women, not only in your career, as a mother, as a woman, navigating, making pathways for the rest of us to follow. One thing I do want to ask you, or where do you think that inner fire, that tenacity, that drive came from, or who or what did it come from?
It's Jesus within me. And from the time I was a very small child, I was just always pulled into faith in Jesus. And even when my parents did not raise us in church, I would go to church with neighbors, and God was always had his hand on me, always had a hand on my heart, calling me to him. And so that's got me through a lot of difficult times in my life, and it's part of what led me to City Mission.
That's awesome. That is wonderful. We are so excited to hear what you have to say in November, and we're really looking forward to that. But we'll talk a little bit more about the City Mission.
Yes, absolutely. So at our Women in Leadership events, we always have a charity partner because we feel that this event is so important to give back. We have chosen City Mission as our partner for this November, obviously, and you have recently started a new position at City Mission located in Washington this past March. Could you tell us a little bit more about the mission and what services are offered to the community?
I would love to. City Mission's a 174-bed life recovery program.
Wow.
It's not just a shelter. We have a life recovery program here. In addition to that, we have a medical clinic that we not only serve our residents, but we serve individuals from within the community. We have a kitchen that not only feeds our residents, but again, feeds individuals in the community 7 days a week. We also have what's called Samaritan Care, and that's our community outreach, and that really helps those who have food insecurity, or they're working, it's just they're not making enough to make ends meet, and they may need a little help. We also run 8 thrift stores, which I know you have shown.
Yes, me too.
Very guilty crowd shopper.
And we're in process right now of building a new 50-bed women's shelter.
That's amazing, and we're so excited for that. I believe you said next
Yes,
July?
we expected completion and ribbon cutting in July.
Wow, well, we will be there definitely to celebrate with you. And we always ask those attending our event to help our charity partner. So we want to ask you, besides a monetary donation, what can our attendees bring to help City Mission?
I'm really glad you asked that because we're always in need of supplies. So for our medical clinic, for instance, if you would like to have the women joining us to bring ibuprofen, Clorox wipes, Lysol spray. For our children, they need towels and sensitive skin body wash, shampoos. We have infants here, so we have from infants to 88-year-olds here at the mission right now. For women, we love to have brushes, conditioners, shampoos, lotions, deodorants, and ponytail holders.
Oh,
that's
those
something
are
we don't
always
get enough of.
Absolutely. Well, we are so honored to have you as our keynote speaker, and we thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about the mission, yourself, and I know we're going to have a great event coming up in November.
Well, there you have it, a little sneak peek of what is to come. And don't forget, we will be honoring our female veterans at the upcoming Women in Leadership on November 13th. And if you are a female veteran and you are interested in attending, your ticket will be paid for by CFSbank, so you can either reach out to myself or Leanna at the Mon Valley Chamber of Commerce. And I want to say, and leave it with this, where there's a will,
There's
a way. See you next month.